so glad that you decided to come to another session. And today we're going to be talking about liars, liars, pants on fire. I regularly have people lie to me. It's just part of the process. You go to talk about real estate, which I have a strong background in. The price of the house is a lie. You talk to real estate agents, and they're puffing and lying. And there's a common phrase in real estate that says that buyers are liars. Well, there's a lot of reasons why people lie, and I'll go into that in a minute. But if you're standing in front of me and you're lying, I pretty much will be able to pick it up. And I can show you those techniques. I can train you. Go ahead, comment right now and tell me you want to learn about that, because I can give you that information. Recently I was in a business transaction with a vendor. Okay, so great. Immediately they're a salesperson. All right, so that means that they're going to puff a few things and they're going to try to persuade you and they're going to manipulate the facts. Okay, I get that. Well, after a period of time, after I started seeing this pattern, I really didn't want to do business with them. They lost a $3,000 sale. Ta-da! It didn't work for them, and I was pleasant, I was congenial, I never said anything. It's just I voted with my money. The end. I work with a lot of people that I loan money. I interact with people, so they've got excuses. They're lies. My point is that we need to figure out, what are we going to do about it? Are we going to confront them? Are we going to ignore them? Are we going to separate from them? That's really what the point of this is. That if you find out that people are lying to you about very important things that can break your heart, I believe that that's a deal killer. If it's going to cost you financially a lot of money, and a great example is that there's a cost overrun on a project that I've got. All right, well, I'd like to know about that cost overrun so that I can manage it and not have it snowball. But if that 500-pound gorilla keeps getting swept underneath the rug, oh my gosh, that's not a pleasant thing. Look, I'm an adult, you can see that, right? I'm an adult, and I can handle most things. So, there's going to be consequences. Of course, there should be consequences. But nobody dies, and that's the important thing. So, people lie primarily to protect them and avoid pain, punishment. People do lie so that their friends don't get punished. One of the things that we want to talk about is that sometimes people lie in order to boost their own ego, boost their own skill level. There were a couple of college professors at Georgia Tech that puffed their resume, and then when it was found out years and decades later, they were fired. Well, people do lie in order to avoid embarrassment. My favorite is the polite lie. And an example of it is, oh, that outfit doesn't make you look fat. Or, I'm sorry. There's certain expectations in society that liars exist. What we need to decide is, what is the end result? If we are being lied to, what is the focus and the impact of that lie, and what's the consequence? Children will lie about being potty trained. Children will lie about something getting broken. And this causes the lies to snowball. And when they snowball, that means that the person that's doing the lying has to remember what the first lie was in order to cover the second lie and the third lie and the fourth lie. And what does that do? It causes stress. It causes worry. It causes mistrust, digestive orders. And if you're telling that lie to a partner, you're killing intimacy because you're killing trust. And guess what that does? Performance in the bedroom tanks. And, chronic liars will tell lies just to show their own power. Ooh, I got away with that lie. Ooh, I got away with that lie. And you understand that when that happens, their credibility drops, nobody trusts them, and nobody wants to be around them. And one of the biggest points is that a chronic liar is lying to themselves. So they don't even trust themselves. So how can they trust others and build solid relationships? They can't. They don't even know what it means. So what happens is that their self-esteem tanks and their ability to communicate tanks because they're not communicating in a transparent way. So guess what? Their life is a lot harder. So what I want you to do is comment. Send me a short comment and tell me what the problem is that you're having with liars. You can't tell a liar? Well, we can talk about that. One of the things that I can support you on is that if you have been hurt by lies and you have been hurt in the past by misrepresentations, or you want to get liars totally out of your life, well, I can support that with Reiki healing and Kabbalah healing, emotional intelligence, and counseling, and cognitive behavioral counseling. Look, I am working to open up ideas and open up doors for you, the audience, because I believe that if I support you in your endeavors to grow and prosper, the fallout for that is I'll be able to prosper also. Well, I look forward to talking to you in the next session. You have a great day.